What is going on, my beautiful people, man? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today, man. In this video, it is going to be about, and we are going to talk about something that can really help you if you don't know exactly how to balance having presence with the Lord while being motivated, getting stuff done, and actually getting results. We are going to find the perfect balance. Maybe not the perfect balance, but this is something that can really help you guys if you're struggling with that and it's just like kind of having a hard time with that. Because I had a hard time with that. I was practicing getting into the presence of the Lord, letting go, not worrying too much. And it felt really good. It felt like amazing. But the problem that I had with it is that I didn't know how much I should be thinking about stuff, how much I should try to get results in certain things. I didn't know if I could even plan and sit there and think about stuff because I thought I wasn't supposed to do that. Or I didn't know if I was supposed to do that or not. But the problem I was having is that I didn't know like how to balance being that efficient, locked in, passionate, like Michael Jordan, like some of the greats. I know what I'm talking about. And I wanted to be that also with having the presence. And I didn't know where the balance came with that. And then I watched this video, and this is gonna be something powerful for you guys. I watched this video by this dude named Owen Cook. And one of the things he said is he had a question that he would ask his multi-millionaire clients. And he said it's one of the questions that they absolutely love because they know how valuable it is. And what he said, the question is, how, if you had to get all the results that you had to get, you wanted to get all the success, all the results, all that stuff, but you had a gun pointed at your head and you needed to get all the results. Could you get all the results while also having happiness and enjoying the actual process of it? And if you don't have happiness for, if you're out of happiness for longer than 10 minutes, you're going to get shot in the head. And if you don't get the results, you're going to get shot in the head. Now, this is an extreme example, but it's something that helps get us thinking in it. It doesn't have to be something that you're not actually going to get shot in the head or nothing. But what it really makes us think about is he said that happiness is something that you should have along the way, no matter what you're doing. And the main story that he gave for this that was so powerful for me, he said there was a time where he was trying to get his business, which is basically like improving social skills and stuff like that. He was trying to get it back from the ground up because he got like this controversy and it almost got canceled, whatever. He was trying to build it back from the ground up. He put all of his freaking might into it. And he was real stressed, real angry, real upset. And he spent all this time trying to get it back. And once he got it back, he was like, yes, I finally freaking did it. It was stressful. I was anxious. I was angry and upset. I didn't have no happiness really. And when I finally got it back, that's when freaking COVID hit. And it's crazy because he spent all that time just for freaking COVID to hit. And he was like, if I look back on it, I wish I would have just enjoyed that whole process the whole time. And he says all the time that if you're pulling from that source of life, the energy of life, the joy, the hope, the peace, you're probably going to get even better results because of that, because you're coming from that good place. And it has this energy and this endless motivation that you get from that. So that's why he said it's so important to, for one, it's so important just to have happiness the whole time that you're going on your journey. But then, well, also with that, there's a verse that is said by Solomon where he says that he talks about the seasons of life, like there's all these seasons of freaking life. And he says that I know that there's no good in them, no good in the seasons of life. We have these certain seasons in our life, except he says that the main thing for a man and a woman to do is to be happy, to rejoice, and to do good in our life. And that's so damn powerful because like, he realizes that there's no happiness in success. There's no happiness in certain thing, or no joy in success, no joy in, a certain thing happening. You're getting a certain amount of cars, you're getting a certain woman or man, whatever it might be. So it's a certain point in life. But there's nothing better than for us to start off with having joy and doing good in our life. And once we have that place, all of a sudden we can go out there and give from that place, which is going to be the most authentic, and it's actually going to be the thing that usually leads us to the most success. So what Owen was saying is you can also balance that, not just saying that you have to only optimize for joy and happiness, but you can also do that with along going for the success and going all out. It's like if Michael Jordan decided that he wanted to go all out and have the joy and happiness, and you can still do that because you're pulling from just a different energy source, which is the source of God, the source of life, which is the most powerful source in the universe. So if we could do that, it got me thinking because it's like, I was like kind of pushing myself away from thinking about getting results, from thinking about all that stuff. I'm like, no, I just have to like do it from a good place, do it from a good place, do it from a good place. And that's what I'm still doing, but I can still plan out and think about how can I get the best results? How can I actually go out there and be dedicated and motivated in giving stuff to people that is good? And for me, it's improving these videos, improving my ability to communicate. And it just got me so excited because now I'm like, okay, I can go out there and I could think about it as much as I want. I could plan out how I'm going to actually do this. I can actually visualize and meditate and do this stuff because I'm trying to get the results. I can focus on the results while also being happy. I can focus on the results of what I'm getting other people and what I can actually get for, like, I know if I have money, if we have any of that stuff, we can give stuff to other people. So that's okay. Just like, don't let it take away from our happiness. Don't let it take away from our joy. Don't let it take away from our peace. And that is allowing ourselves to focus on giving the most to the world while focus on being at peace and at joy with the Lord. And it's just so powerful for me because now I just want to go out there and I literally want to think about, okay, like, how can I do this? How can I go out there and, like, I want to just grind? And I know that it's going to unlock something powerful in you guys if you realize that you can think about the results. You can think about going after success. But just make sure that you're placing yourself closest to God first. That's what he talks about all the time. Owen Cook, he talks about all the time that literally everything is to just point you towards God. He says even when he had money and success, there was a point where he just wasn't happy and he realized it was just pointing him towards God. That was the thing he needed to get into the flow state by having God's presence with him, by being close to God, by just wrapping yourself in that joy, that peace. And that is the greatest feeling in the world. That is the greatest thing. And that's what everything points us towards. We're not going to get that from people. We're not going to get that from success. We're not going to get that from money. We're not going to get that from anything except being in the joy of the Lord. And he says, from that place of abundance with the Lord, you create your best stuff. You create just like our Creator, God, created out of that place of absolute abundance. And I want that for you guys. Let's go out here. Let's get closer to the Lord. But let's also create some damn results for people out there. Let's give some great stuff. Let's give some amazing creativity coming from that overwhelming, overflowing place today. Love you guys. Hope you're doing amazing today. Peace.